Hey everybody, it's Rich German, founder of the Epic Coach Academy, and welcome back to the Coach's Corner. I want to begin by thanking you for the feedback that we received in the very first video that we did last week, and my intention is to keep bringing you as much information, tools, and techniques that I can that will help you in the growth of your coaching business. In fact, over the next few weeks I'm going to bring you 2 interviews. I have 2 of my clients right now, coaches, that are just doing phenomenal. One of them literally made $100,000 in the past 30 days. Her name is Jill. She's down in New Zealand, and I'm going to be interviewing her next week, and I'll share that interview with you. So the majority of what we're going to do here, as I said, is tips and tools that will help you grow your business. Today, though, I want to back up a little bit, and I want to look at the word lifestyle. To me, there's really 2 reasons that we start a business, specifically a coaching business. One, and I hope this was the intention when you started your business, is that you really want to make an impact. Yes, you want to make money, and sure, we all want to kind of make a name for ourselves. But my belief is if you focus on making an impact, focus on serving others, making a difference for others, the money and the name recognition will follow. So I hope, number one, that you started your business because you want to make an impact. The other reason I think we start a business like this, from a selfish standpoint, is that it's really a vehicle to go out and live the rest of your life. Okay, your business is a vehicle so that you can go out and live the life of your dreams. And as you know, that's my goal for you, is to not only have the business of your dreams, but truly create the life of your dreams. And that's what I want to talk about today. It's about moving away from a work style and into a lifestyle that you want. And I've been there. I've had a work style before, and it just didn't work for me. That's why I said, you know what, I'm getting out of any kind of a corporate type of job. I'm going home. I'm going to work in my shorts and t-shirt all day right here on the beach. And I want you to create the same thing for you. And it begins by looking at the word vision. So today, really, I want to give you 2 assignments. The first is to look at the vision that you want for your life. And then I want you to look at what would be your perfect day. So let's start with the vision. So I'm going to give you a little assignment. You can do it if you want. You don't have to ever do anything that I say, by the way, but I hope that you'll take this on. And I want you, number one, to write out a simple 1-page vision of your life. Like if your life was as good as it could be, if it couldn't get any better, what would it look like? How would you spend your time? Really, I want you to think about what is most important in your life. Okay? What would you do? Where would you go? Who do you get to be to live your dream life? So hopefully at some point in the past you've written out a vision for your life. Most people, by the way, never have. So if you've done it before, do it again. If you've never done it before, let this be an opportunity to really begin to create the life that you want. And the way you do that is by first deciding what it is that you want. So there's assignment number 1, is to work on the vision of your life. And then the second thing I want you to create is your perfect day. What would be the perfect day for you? And then can you go out and live that day pretty much every single day? Like for me, I'll tell you a little story. It was 10 years ago. I became a coach in 1999, and then I went through a divorce in 2003, and that's when I really became a full-time coach. And after my divorce, I moved from Fort Lauderdale, Florida down to Key West, Florida. And I remember one of the first decisions I made when I got to Key West was that I never wanted to work again on a Monday. See, before that I was selling real estate full-time and coaching part-time. Did you ever have that Monday morning dread? In fact, that Monday morning dread started for me on Sunday night. You ever go to bed on a Sunday night and you're just like, ugh, dreading that you got to get up Monday morning and go to a job that you hate or just don't like? I had that for many, many years, and I said, you know what? I don't want that anymore. So for me, my perfect day, really this would be looking at my perfect week, but I just want to get you thinking about what's perfect for you, was that I didn't want to work on Mondays. So when I moved to Key West, I made a decision. I don't want to get up and do what normal people do, which is dread a Monday morning. I said, I'm not going to work at all. That was 10 years ago. To this day, I barely work on Mondays. I do work on Mondays, but pretty much at most a half day. I put in a few hours on Monday, and I typically don't work at all on Monday morning. So that's the perfect day for me, at least on a Monday. The other thing I want to share is that I don't ever schedule anything before 10 a.m. I don't ever work with clients. I pretty much don't do anything at all from a business standpoint before 10 a.m. And the reason is, for me in my perfect day, I want to be able to get up and literally spend 2 to 3 hours focused on myself. on my own self-care, on self-love. So for me, I live right here on the beach. I get up in the morning and I don't wake up super early. I've never been a super early morning riser. I get up in the morning and typically I'll go for a run. I live about 7/10 of a mile from Main Beach, which is a famous beach here in Laguna. And I will run straight down here to the beach and back. It's like a 1.25 mile run, not a super long run. Then what I do is I walk down the steps right here and I'll go jump in the ocean. And I'll stay in the ocean as long as I want, and that's really my time to commune, call it with God, with the universe, with the ocean, whatever you want, and it's a very sacred time for me. Then I come back to the house in my bedroom here and I'll meditate. And I like to take my time, and literally I'll spend 90 minutes, maybe up to 2 hours, really working on my mind, my body and soul, connecting with Source, just getting settled and into the day. That's the perfect start of the day for me. Then I'll go to work. I'll typically work from like 10 to, depending on the day, it could be as early as 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and each day kind of varies for me. I never schedule coaching calls, by the way, on Fridays. I pretty much work a half a day on Monday. I work pretty hard Tuesday, Wednesday, most of the day on Thursday, and then Friday is typically a creative day for me. I don't like to schedule any coaching calls. So that's the perfect day, the perfect week for me. The question is, what's the perfect day for you? What time would you get up? How would you spend your time? When would you work? When would you work with clients? When would you do the creative work? When you work with me, you're going to see a lot of what you're going to want to do is to create programs and products and maybe write books and things like that, so you need to have the time to do that. When are you going to get that stuff done? So that's it for today. Again, so your business, it's about impact, and it's also a vehicle to create your dream lifestyle. So we got to figure out, what is your dream life? So work on that vision of your life, overall what you want your life to be like, and then scale it down to your perfect day. What would be the perfect day for you? So think about those things, leave some comments, leave your feedback, and I will talk to you next week. We'll have some interviews coming up, and I'm going to share all kinds of cool stuff with you. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks.